I like to stay alone to keep my head from exploding. People call me crazy. Well,
This is Finding Satan.
I hate most crowded places. They're all fake destinations. Me and my lover.
You know where I'm going, don't you? You should. Sarah went back there, time and time again, even when she didn't mean to. I've been wanting to see it for myself, but it took some digging. After all, Sarah hid the names of most places she went to. Blackstone Quarry Park isn't a real place in Texas. I looked for it, as I'm sure you did as well. But when I talked to Matt, he gave me the real name, which isn't all that different. That's part of what convinced me this couldn't all be a hoax. Sarah has a crap imagination, at least going by the name she made up. I'm not going to tell you the real name either. Matt asked me not to, and also, I don't really want to be stalked. I'm not trying to flatter myself, but I'm also not trying to be just another dead girl. I've probably told you too much already. I pull into the gravel lot, my car's engine purring from the drive. She likes stretching her legs on the road. One thing strikes me right away. Sarah always described this park as empty, abandoned. But it isn't today. The lot is half filled with cars. Couples, families, even lone runners are coming and going. There's a cute little picnic area by the parking lot, shaded by green trees, crowded with kids on playground equipment. This isn't what I expected. I take the trail to the left, following a couple with a cute little baby in a stroller. It's hot, but they've got ice drinks and hats, and the path is shaded. Cooler than the parking lot. A few runners trot past us, and cicadas and birds call out from the trees. It's pretty nice. There's no atmosphere of dread, no weird sounds like Sarah described. It's peaceful here. A ravine runs along the trail, and paths shoot off here and there. I see some old guys fishing down there, and another couple has their toddlers splashing in the water. Curious, I take one of the trails down to the water, careful not to roll an ankle on the rocks. When I get to the water, I'm surprised at how clear it is. There's no mud here, and the water looks filtered. It's so clean. I'm careful to not get my feet wet. Slabs of stone make up the cliffs and the path of the water. It's the stone that gives this old quarry its name. It's pretty. I walk along the water and then take another path back up to the main trail, brushing old webs aside with my hands. I turn around and take a picture with my phone and send it to Matt. Am I even in the right place? I'm back up on the main trail when he texts me back. All he says is, yeah. Okay, then. It's not a big park at all. I pass another picnic area with more playground equipment. This one is empty except for a single child's tennis shoe, abandoned under a bench. That's not creepy. 10 minutes later, I'm at the circle, or what's left of it. The trees end, but the path keeps going, and then there's the circle, surrounded by grass fields. The path picks back up on the other side of the circle and climbs up over an overpass and then loops back around the park. I stop and stare at the circle. This is it. This is it? It's faded into sort of a dusty off black, and it's just sitting there, soaking up the sun. It doesn't make any strange noises or sudden movements, and neither do I. I move aside as two women pass me, chatting about something they've read, and I want to grab them or yell at them to turn around, but they walk right across it as if it's not even there. People keep passing me, walking right over the circle, not even looking at it. I take another picture, but before I can send it, I see another text from Matt. Don't even think about sending me a picture of that thing. Okay. There's a lull in the park traffic, so I walk forward. Up close, I can see scratches in the surface. I don't recognize any symbols, but the scratches don't look completely random either. I take more pictures and then kneel down to look more closely. I keep expecting to hear something or feel something, but I just don't. It's like whatever powered this thing is gone. Or maybe only certain people could feel it to begin with. Who knows? But it's definitely lost its bite. I reach down and touch the faded black surface of the circle, carefully, expecting it to burn my fingers, sitting here soaking up the Texas sun. But instead it's cool to the touch, like it's the floor of an air-conditioned room. Up close, the scratches look even more like actual scratches, like something large had been scratching at it, like a beast scratching at a cage to get out. Or like a monster scratching at your door to get in. I shiver and stand up, taking a step back from the circle. I don't want to think about that, so I walk around looking for any evidence of what happened here. There's no blood, obviously, not in the circle and not outside of it. A couple of teenagers walk by and give me a look, but I ignore them and keep walking around the perimeter of the circle, looking for anything out of place. You know, in addition to the giant black scratched up mystery circle in the middle of the park. Other than that, I don't want to go in the grass because I know it lives in the grass in Texas parks, and it's worse than what happened to Sarah, so I just kind of peer at it and then head back to the trees on the trail to look there. I don't find anything. There's nothing here but a neighborhood park, recently rediscovered and happily used. The teenagers walk by me again and I ignore them again until I see them glance down to look at the circle and their expressions flicker just for a second, but it's enough. They know. Hey, I call out, but they keep walking. Hey! I run after them, but somehow they stay just ahead of me. They're not running or even walking fast, but I'm running full out and they aren't getting any closer. They're eerily silent too. All I hear is my own breath as I run, my breath and the sound of my feet hitting the paved trail. They cross over the circle and I follow them. They keep going along the trail as it curves up over the overpass, and they round the bend, and they're out of sight for just a second. I'm right after them. But I run up the small hill and take the curve, expecting them to be right there, but they're gone. Completely gone. The man and the woman with the stroller are up here, and they turn and look at me, startled. Did you just see two teenagers come this way? They looked at me like I'm going to jump them, so I back off, breathe slower, smile. My brothers were supposed to meet me out here. They shake their heads and the woman answers me.
We haven't seen any teenagers.
I don't know if I believe her, but I say thanks and keep going. I don't see the teens again, but when I get back to my car, someone has scratched a jagged symbol into the black paint of my car. A sun with a hole in the center. Black hole sun. Poor Betty, I murmur and rub my hand on the hot scratched paint. She's not happy, and I can't blame her. Fucking douchebags. Normally I'd be freaking out that they knew where I was, but I'm more mad that they scratched up Black Betty. I don't want to take her into the shop, but I don't want to drive around with that shit on her either, so I leave this crappy suburb and head to my place. There's a garage nearby with a guy I trust to do body work, and when he sees Betty's scratches, he's just as mad as I am.
That's fucked up. You get drunk and do some artwork?
Nah. Went to the park and a couple of kids did this.
I don't even want to know what a girl like you was doing in a park.
Looking for a missing girl.
We both know about missing girls. I can fix her up, but it's going to cost you. No artwork, right?
Just get her back to Cherry. His hand is thick and calloused, and he wipes his palm on a rag after he touches me.
Need a loner?
Yeah, something boring. I need to blend in. He gives me a look and shakes his head. I get it. I don't look like I blend here, but trust me, there are places where I do. He tosses me the keys for a 5-year-old Nissan, and I head to my apartment. I text Matt on the way up the stairs to the second floor. Won't send pics if you don't want, but it looks real different now. I keep checking my phone, but he doesn't answer right away, so I strip off my clothes and take a long, hot shower. I jimmied with the hot water heater to turn it up higher, and the water is practically scalding. By the time I get out, my skin is red and there's steam coming out of my ears and nose. I get dressed in another all-black outfit, but this time I put on jeans instead of shorts, and I find my boots. I stick with a tank top, though, so my arms will be able to move. I check my phone again, and there's a text from Matt. Different how? I sit on my bed and text him back. Place is a regular park now. Kids, families, shitty teenagers. The circle is there, kind of, but it's like it's empty. Just a circle. I don't want to tell him about the scratches. I don't think he'll like hearing about it, and I don't want to spook him. I need him. I wait for him to say something, but all I get is ... So I brush out my hair, fill a bottle with water, and head out. He's really messed up about what happened to Sarah. I get it. I don't blame him. It was messy and scary, and no one was who they said they were except for him. He's got a lot of fear and trauma and trust issues. I get into the Nissan and start her up. She doesn't sound anything like Betty, but I know she'll get the job done. The phone chimes and I look down. It's a text from Easy. Hey, you didn't mention someone shot at you. Crap. I kind of forgot. You got 2 holes in the back end. I'll fix those up too, but I'm going to need an extra day and another $2,000. Okay, just fix her. Yeah, but also, is that Nissan going to be okay? You going to any more parks? No, of course not. She'll be fine. It was just a weird day. He says, and I go ahead and turn off the car. Be sure not to have any weird days in my loaner. I walk back up the steps to the apartment. I want to go back to Sarah's house and see what's in her little garage, but I'm not about to get Easy's loaner shot up. If I've learned one thing, it's that you don't shit where you eat. Whoever shot at me is probably still there, or at least watching. I thought I could slip in the dark once night fully falls, but even my best case scenario has them following me out of town again, and I don't trust any car but Betty to get me out safely. So I guess that means no field trip tonight, at least not to Sarah's house, or anywhere else they might be watching. I've got energy to burn, so I go a few rounds with the heavy bag, lift some weights, hot girl shit. I don't have a full home gym in this shitty apartment, but I have enough to get by on the days when I can't make myself be around people at the gym. You know those days. When I'm tired and sweaty, I grab my beat up old laptop and start searching for some symbols I'd found. I don't need Matt to research. I can do it myself. Probably. Finding Satan is written and directed by Gabrielle Aw, produced by Jeremy Herbal, and starring Abby Claus and Mike Scalero. Finding Satan is a Black Cat Collective podcast. See you next week.
Me sorrows inside.